chapter 13, verse 21.
Whatever, brother. Yeah.
Yet hath he not root in himself, but dureth for a while. For when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, by and by he is offended.
Yeah, when tribulation or persecution arises because of the word, because that's what's going to come. All right? Then by and by he's offended, meaning he stumbles, man. You know, the word, the sufferings of Yahweh Shai offended this guy, man. You know, those are the ones that wasn't really rooted, man. But see, that's why you gotta count the cost in this thing, man. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. You may have to lose certain things. You know, you may have to go through certain things. Go ahead.
This Colossians chapter 2, verse 7, it says, rooted and built up in him, and established in the faith, as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Revelation 6 and 9.
So that means you have to be, like it says, rooted and grounded. You have to be in this long enough to say, you know, whatever philosophy or doctrine that comes along, you know, that's going to pick up and be blown away with it, taken away. Otherwise, this is in vain.
Yeah, the scripture talk about this faith is supposed to be that anchor, man. You know, you know, anybody that knows something about fishing and things like that, you know, boats, they had a little anchor so it won't just sail off, man. That's what this faith is about, man. You know, you gotta have strong faith in this thing, man. All right. Now, like I said, because of the word, you're gonna have persecution. We being partakers of the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right. The scripture say what? The world hate me. Know that if the world hate you, know that it hated me first. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter
6 and 9.
6 and 9. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
See, even it said that they were slain for the word of Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, man. So that's, hey, people gonna want to kill us just for the word. You should already know that from Jump Street, man. You know, what gets worse than that? So somebody lose their job, or you lose a family member, you know, not family, you know, some brothers lose family for the truth. Or you may lose your wife, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't spend enough time with her, you may lose your kids. It is what it is, man. We talking about your whole life, man. This is why the Lord said you must he hated his own life also, man. Yeah, because hey, you weighing it in the balance, man. You weighing it in the balance with the Lord, this or what the Lord is promising you, man. And it's not even comparable. Keep going.
And for the testimony which they held. Want me to continue on to 10?
Yeah.
Verse 10. And they
it says, and for the testimony which they held, man. And you get I think it's still so stiffly for the name. Second, I think yeah. Keep going,
Verse 10. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And the white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
So hey, back then the apostles was martyred. Excuse me. And the same thing with us, man. You know, some of us is gonna have to die for this truth, man. But that the Lord said that our blood will be precious, and that also our works follow us, man. All right. Now you got the one in Second Ezra, Naaman?
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
This is Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 45. He answered, say unto me, these be they that put off, it says, these be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High.
And what the scriptures all talk about, that weak nature, man. You gotta put that off, man. You know? This world told us these is nothing above your wife and your kids. It's not saying that you don't love your kids, but guess what? They don't come before the Most High. You know? This is all the scriptures have been trying to tell you, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands?
See, if you put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, hey, you're gonna have to go through certain things. You're going through a whole transformation right there, man. You know? And like I said in Revelation, they had the white robes. Them that was slain, they had the white robes. Now look at this.
Verse 47. So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them,
whom they have confessed in the world. This is the testimony of Yahweh Shah that we carry, man. You know?
Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord.
And we standing stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. Not just now, it's gonna get rougher than this, man. It's gonna get a lot rougher. You gotta still stand stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. We don't deny the Lord. You deny the Lord, he gonna deny you.
That's right.
You know? That's our mediator. All right, go ahead. Get that. Hey, and then you get John 12 and 25.
This is 2 Esdras 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man.
See that? The burdens of man. You gotta carry that all in your conscience, man. You know? Hey, but for some, they forsaken all, man. This is what you gotta know what you're a part of, man.
That's right.
Hey. Keep going, huh?
Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
You see that? Greater evils is gonna happen, man. So we gotta what? Gird up the loins of our minds, man.
That's right.
This is what's gonna happen. Can you get Revelation 12 and 11? If I'm not mistaken, I think that's it. That is it. You want to break it down? Read it in.
Let me get this real quick. Because we're talking about the prophecy of Ezra, seeing the multitude that stood up for the name of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, stood for the gospel. So this Romans chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh.
See?
That's the point. You know?
Yeah, man. It's not even worthy to be compared with what the Lord has for us, man.
That's right.
You know? Hey, we're going to have everything in abundance, man.
That's right. The scriptures say, eye have not seen, nor ear heard, neither has it entered into the heart of men. All right, so we haven't even begin to fathom the things that the Lord's going to give to the men that stand up against this world, man.
That's right.
All right, get Psalms 94 and verse 15. Okay? And that's what it means to stand stiffly for the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. It's more than just having the name, man. It's coming in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua and teaching his truth, 100% truth, man. Without wavering, man. Without getting weak to the emotions of this world, man. All right, we're coming in the name of the Lord to condemn this world, man. All right, verse 15.
This is Psalms chapter 90, it says 16?
94, verse 15.
This is Psalms chapter 94, verse 15. But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
That's right, judgment shall return, man, and all the upright shall follow it. Okay, the upright are the men that have faith, man. Okay, and they're following the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Continue on.
Verse 16, who will rise up for me against the evildoer?
That's right, it says, who will rise up against me, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, man? Who are the evildoers? The evildoers are the wicked of our nation, the majority of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who don't want to get right, man. Pin the camera, man. Get them on camera right there. All right, look, there's thousands of Israelites, all right, man, woman, and child, all right, that's not coming to hear the words of the Lord, man. All right, so they're the evildoers, all right, that we have to come up against, okay, daily, man. All right, continue.
Verse 16, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
That's right, who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity, man? Because the Heavenly Father hates iniquity, man. Okay, the time for iniquity to flourish on the earth is coming to a complete end, man. All right, and that's why they hate us. You got John 7?
This is John chapter 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me, it hateth.
That's right, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking, man. All right, we're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And the world doesn't hate us, okay? It hates the Lord, man. It hates the message that we come in, man, because this is the message of the Lord. All right, call it and read it again.
This is John chapter 7, verse 7. The world cannot hate you, but me, it hateth.
That's right, but me it hateth, man. This world hates the Lord, man. All right? The scriptures say, lo, I come in the volume of the book, it is written of me, man. And in this book, it says homosexuals are supposed to get put to death, man. But the world hates this, man. Okay? All right, continue.
Because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil.
That's right, that the Lord testified that the works thereof are evil, man. Okay? The works of this earth is very evil, man. And the Lord is coming, and the Lord is putting an end to this evil very soon. Okay? Just like he did in ancient times. Okay? Just like he did in the time of Noah. All right? Just like he did in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. So on and so forth, man. There's no new thing under the sun. All right? The scripture says that the Heavenly Father changes not, man. All right? So get Genesis 6. No, start at verse 11.
This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 11. The earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence.
That's right. Okay? And the earth is corrupt before the Most High right now. Again, 2019, man. Okay? But in this time, in the time of Noah, what the Lord did to fix that corruption, the Lord flooded the earth with water, man. Okay? And the Lord promised Noah, he made a covenant with Noah. That's why you see a rainbow after it rains. Okay? That what? He won't flood the earth like that again. By way of water. Okay? But what? The earth is full of evil now. And what the Lord's going to do this time is he's going to rain fire, man. Okay? So continue in Genesis 6. And get Matthew 24.
Verse 12. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
That's right. All flesh have corrupted his way upon the earth, man. All right? Gonna let this pass by, man.
This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 12. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. For all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth.
That's right. All flesh have corrupted his way on the earth, man. All right, these people, okay, because they're following after the devil, which is the so-called white man. Okay, they're going contrary to the way the Lord set things up, man. All right, that's why people are for homosexuality. Okay, these people are for all nations of people coming together. Okay, all these things are contrary to the way the Lord set things up, man. All right, and the Lord is he's done holding his peace, man. Okay, the Lord's about to take action very soon. Okay, continue.
Verse 13. And the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me.
That's right. The Lord said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, man. And we come out here to tell you the same thing. The end of all flesh is come before you people, man. Okay? The majority of the people that are living on this earth right now are about to perish, man. All right? And that's written in the Holy Scriptures. All right? Continue.
For the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth.
That's right. And the Lord said, I'll destroy them with the earth, man. All right? Now get there in Matthew 24.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
That's right. All right. So we're preaching the coming of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. When the Lord is going to visit the earth, man. Okay. In that time, no man knows it. Okay. But we know it's coming. It's near, based off of the prophecies that are coming to pass, man. But continue on. Continue reading.
Verse 14.
Verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be.
That's right, but that's why we read Noah. All right, because the scripture say what? As the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. All right. So just like things were, just the way things were going on in the times of Noah, that's also how things are going to be going on when the Lord is about to make his return, man. Okay, continue.
Verse 38, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying.
Hold up, you got a question? You got a question?
Go ahead. I have
All right, keep going. Read that
Verse
again.
38, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage.
That's right, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage, man. Having a good old time, man. Partying and bullshitting. Okay? Continue. And just like they were doing that in the times of Noah, that's what they're doing right now. Okay? And you can see that clearly if you come out here to DC, man. Everybody out here is just trying to have a good old time, man. There's a lot of different expensive restaurants out here. Everybody's all dressed up, trying to have a good old time. And simultaneously, the Lord has his prophets out here letting them know that this place is about to be burnt up, man, and done away with. But they don't care, man. All right, continue.
Until the day that Noah entered the ark.
That's right, until Noah entered into the ark, man. So until the Lord started flooding water upon these people, they didn't care. They weren't worried about the Lord, man. All right, continue.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall be, so also the coming of the Son of Man be.
That's right. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. All right. So these people are going to try to get right. And when I say these people, I'm talking about the people of God, man. These so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because these other nations, they can't get right, man. They have no hope to escaping this calamity that's about to come, man. All right. Get Hosea 5 real quick. All right. You know what I want? Yeah, all right? These people, they're not gonna come to their right minds. They're not gonna seek after the Lord until all hell is breaking loose, man. Until it's too late. Just like it happened back during the times of Noah. All right, get that?
This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
That's right.
And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
That's right. In their affliction, they'll seek the Lord early, man. Okay? Everybody's going to be calling on God, man. God, Jesus, help me, man. All right? But the Lord's not going to hear it because the Lord is out here now, man. All right? You got something? You got a question?
Yeah, okay, question.
Yeah, bro. All right, get 2nd and 8. Get Proverbs 1. All right? Go ahead, get it. 20.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets.
That's right. Wisdom crieth without, man. And the wisdom that the scriptures is the scriptures, man. Okay? The scriptures are going to be broken plainly out in the streets, man. It says it crieth without, man, because the scriptures say what? We're supposed to raise up our voice like a trumpet, man, amongst these people, man. All right, continue.
Verse 21. She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
That's right, in the chief place of concourse, man. Thousands of people are walking by, strolling by, man. This is the chief place of concourse, man. Okay? Continue.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
That's right. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity, man? All right, how long are you people of the Lord gonna be ignorant to your nationality, man? How long are you so-called Negroes gonna call yourself niggas, man? All right, how long are you so-called Puerto Ricans gonna call yourself Puerto Rican, man? All right, you're not Puerto Rican, man. You're Ephraim. You're not a nigga. You're Judah, man, and you're a prospective tribes. All right, the scriptures say, how long, you simple ones, are you gonna love simplicity, man?
So when we talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, we're talking about original Jews, right?
The original, yeah, the original. So Jew is short for Judah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're talking about Negro, the West Indian nation, it's a big missing link there.
You said, I'm making up. You said what?
It's missing a big missing link.
What's that?
The missing link is the Eastern Ocean. Have you told about the Eastern Ocean?
No, continue.
Alright, the Eastern Ocean is the ocean in between Africa and Australia. Right here, there's at least 7 different islands as big as Jamaica, populated as 3.5 million of people. Not even recognized by the West.
All right, what's your point though? What's your
The point is the
What's your point?
actual original Jewish right now, they're living right now, and it's a really well organized
Okay,
organization.
hold up. What is a Jew?
What is a Jew?
What is a Jew?
Basically,
What does it mean? What does Jew mean?
what does it mean to me? I mean, it's a,
Not what does it mean to you? What does it mean? Period. What does it mean?
the original Jew is basically the old
Not the what does Jew mean?
Jewish.
What does Jew mean? Not Jew. What is Jewish?
Jewish is like an appellation on what you have
But
today.
this is the point right here.
Yeah.
You don't know anything. All right.
How?
Jewish is ish is a suffix meaning pertaining to
Right.
Jew.
Right.
That's a new thing.
Right.
Jew is a nationality.
That's what I just said.
And we know that these people go back to these different tribes in the
Right.
nation of Israel
Right.
based off of prophecy.
Right.
You see?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. You cannot miss because right here,
Get Genesis 49.
right here we have
Get Romans 8.
you have all these locations where you're missing one very important location that you have not even seen
All
yourself.
right, what is it?
It's the Eastern Ocean. The Eastern Ocean is big.
Get Romans 8.
Having saying that, what do you know we were scattered throughout all nations?
You did not. That's the problem. Y'all did not scan the whole nation because you're talking about West Indian, Haitian, that's still West Indian though. Dominican is still West Indian.
Look.
Puerto Rican still West Indian. Cuban
just
still
keep
West
your Romans
Indian.
up. Just read
North
Romans up.
American
Verse
semi-Indian
16.
and this and that.
It's
Y'all
Romans verse
miss
8,
the
verse
complete
16.
Eastern
It
Ocean.
says the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's right. The Spirit itself beareth witness. The Spirit is these words, right?
Right, what is a spirit?
It's these words. Get John 6.
Spirit cannot be a word.
Get John 6 and 63.
Spirit is an invisible
Get John
thing.
6 and 63.
We cannot focus on an invisible thing talking
Get
about
John
spirit.
6 and 63.
This is John
The spirit
chapter
is
6.
The spirit is in you, in
verse
you, in you, in
63.
you, in you. You're all made of
It says the
spirit.
Spirit, it is the Spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Right.
The words that I speak
Right.
unto you,
That's right.
they are spirit and they are
That's
life.
right.
That's right. So these words found in the Holy Scriptures
Right.
is the Spirit.
Right, that right
Okay.
now, right now you're talking.
Get Romans 8 and 16.
You are
Read
a
that again.
spirit talking.
Read Romans 8 and 16 again.
That's straight up. It's
All right.
The spirit cannot be
Get Romans 8
invisible.
and 16 again.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 16.
And
The
get
Spirit-
Proverbs 1 and 21.
The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God.
That's right. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Most High.
Right.
These are the children of the Most High.
Right.
Okay, and these words, the prophecies in
Right.
Genesis 49, beareth witness.
Right.
That's the record. That's the evidence.
Right.
All right, that those are the people of the Lord, man. Predominantly in those areas,
Right.
in those locations.
you have a-
But like
you
we
got-
said, they're also scattered
Yeah,
throughout the
yeah.
earth.
Right.
Get read that Proverbs 1 and 21 again.
This is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21.
22.
22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
That's right.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
That's right, because what you're doing right now is you're scorning. Continue. And you're delighting in it, man.
not
Not knowing
delighting.
that you're doing an evil thing. Continue.
It's not
And
an evil thing,
fools
it's facts.
hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. We're giving you true knowledge.
That's
man.
not fake.
You're
knowledge.
giving
This is for
nonsense.
This is false information.
Keep going. Keep going.
Verse
Because you-
23.
because you-
turn you,
because-
turn you at my reproof.
Right.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto
Right.
you.
That's right. The Lord has poured His Spirit upon us, man.
Because
we're giving the words of the Lord unto the people.
Because
not you, man.
Geographically,
All right.
you're missing
now
a
go
link.
to Genesis 49, man. From
You
the
got to
top.
pay attention to
This
it, man.
is Genesis-
If you don't do your maps, what you
Just
talking
hold on,
about?
hold on.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said,
All
gather
right, and
yourselves
Jacob
together.
called unto his sons, all right? These are Jacob's sons, the patriarchs,
Yeah.
right? That make up the nation of Israel.
Right.
All right,
but this is
continue.
what you're saying. these
Gather
Jews-
yourselves together that I may tell you that which shall befall you in the last days.
That's right. So Jacob was prophesying. All right, he said, gather yourselves together so he may tell you what shall befall you in these last days. man.
Right. That's
This
what
is
I'm
how we
saying.
know where each tribe would be located in these last days.
Right.
Continue.
Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob, and hearken unto Israel your father.
All right, that's right. So read a couple tribes. Get Gad.
This is Gad. It says, Genesis chapter 49, verse 19, Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
That's right. Gad is the so-called Native American Indians. Okay? and Gad in the Hebrew is pronounced God. All right, and it means true. Okay, and what happened to the tribe of Gad? They were overcame by the U.S. cavalry. All right, go on and read it again, which is future prophecy.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 19. God, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
That's right, a troop shall overcome him, man. That was prophesied thousands of years before it happened.
Right.
All right, get Issachar.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass.
That's right, Issachar is a strong ass, okay? A strong ass is a donkey.
Right.
A characteristic of a donkey is that they can lift, they can carry a heavy load, and they work really hard. So it just so happened that Mexicans work extremely hard, okay? Also, if you go into the word Issachar, it's Yashashkar in the Hebrew, which means he is hired. All right, continue.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 14. Issachar is a strong ass, couching down between two burdens.
That's right, couching down between two burdens. All right, because if you look on the map, all right, of Mexico, okay, Mexico is in between America, all right, and Central America. All right, it's crouching between two burdens. All right, continue.
This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bow, even a fruitful bow by a well whose branches run over the wall.
Joseph represents Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Ephraim means a parium. I am fruitful, man. All right, but that's enough on that, because he's not going to get it, man. Go back to Proverbs.
If you turn that
Go back to
picture right
Proverbs
here,
and get
talking about
Ecclesiastes.
the burning down of America.
That's
So basically,
Ecclesiastes
you
chapter
agree
5,
that
verse
America
1.
is the modern day Babylon.
Keep thy foot
Right?
when thou goest to the
You
house of the Most
acknowledge
High,
that your mind
and be
cannot
more ready to
visualize
hear
an island
than
that's
to
in
give the
Indian
sacrifice
Ocean,
of fools.
because you don't even know where
For they
it is.
consider
None
not
of y'all
that
know
they
where
do
it is.
evil.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
The scriptures say, keep thy foot, meaning be silent when you come to the house of the
Yeah, I
Most
mean,
High.
the thing is, the stuff he's talking about. So we know that America is Babylon.
Yeah,
The Bible says that Babylon is going to be destroyed.
right.
So what island are you talking about?
Talking about the Eastern Ocean that you guys don't even know.
Okay, good.
If you ask,
Okay,
right.
let's say we don't. Okay, let's say
Right.
this. So okay, what about that island should we know about?
Huh?
Why should we know about that island?
There's some Jews down there and they're black and
Okay.
they're well organized.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But nobody knows of it. All you guys knows of is everything that America put on camera. That's the
Really?
only thing that you guys know of.
Really?
But other than this,
Now, let me ask you something.
other than this,
Okay. Let me ask you something. So right now you just made that statement, right?
Right.
Basically, what you're doing, you know what's amazing? You're calling this ignorant.
No.
Listen,
He just
listen.
said
No, hear me
that.
out. Hear me out.
He
Hear me
just
out.
said that.
Hold up. Hear me out.
Right, I'm
Hear me
hearing
out. What you're saying, you don't have to use the word ignorant to call somebody ignorant. When you're saying that we are just,
different.
hold up, let me speak.
Go ahead.
When you're saying we're just going according to what we see on camera, what America shows us, that's what basically what you're saying without saying is that we are ignorant of what's going on the outside, which a lot of people are. But this is the thing. What about the people that do know about what's going on the outside, but you are being ignorant of, meaning you don't know about those people that do know
I do.
about the
I
outside
do
that's
know
here.
them. I do
But
know them.
how do you know that we don't know about these things?
I do know
But
that.
how do you know that we don't know about the outside world?
Because you don't know.
How do you know that?
Huh?
You know where have
Because
been?
I just asked
No,
you
do
if
you
you know
know
where
where
it
we
is.
have
You said
been?
you don't know where it is.
Do you know where we have been? Brothers got passport, we travel, what are you
right.
talking about?
Right.
So you're making statements
All right,
that you
let's-
can't
all right.
back up with facts.
Let's ask everybody.
Hold up,
All right.
hold up.
Right
no,
now,
no, hold
let's
up.
ask everybody
Hold on, let me
if
tell
they
you
know it.
something.
Let's ask
Hold
them.
up, I'm gonna tell you something.
All right.
I've been to Paris. Did you know that?
Good. Now I
No,
know.
did you know that?
Now I know it.
Oh, now you know, but you
Yeah.
made a statement
Right.
acting as if we've never been outside.
I asked him,
so
he don't
shut
know.
up, man. You know
I
what
asked
you're
him,
talking
he
about.
don't know.
Shut up,
Let's
man.
ask him again.
You made a stupid mistake.
know where it is?
You made a
You
stupid
don't know
mistake.
yourself.
The hell with it.
You don't know yourself.
Go ahead, brother.
And you can't even state
No,
on it.
you made a statement
Mauritius
that
is?
brothers never been nowhere, right?
I
All we
never
know is
said-
what we've been
That's
fed.
what you said.
And I told
never
you
mean
brothers
that.
travel.
I never mean that. I mean something else.
This,
you don't even want to.
Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11.
Right.
And it shall come to
Nobody
pass
knows
in
where
that day
Moses
that the Most High shall
Nobody
set his hand again the second time
Right.
to recover the remnant of his people which shall be
Nobody
left.
knows.
Well, but you know what? Hey, you know, even if you have Israelites in that island, guess what? The Bible speaks of the great deliverance happening right here in America.
Right.
So that's where the main, like in every movie, there's always a main stage for the main event.
Right.
That's going to happen here.
What tell you that?
Let me get Amos. Let me get Amos 9
Right.
to 8. Amos 9 to 8. Go ahead.
Why does
Nah, let's get the scriptures. Let's get the scriptures.
Amos chapter 9.
Let's get the scriptures. Go ahead.
Amos chapter 9 verse 8.
Go ahead.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord thy power are upon the sinful kingdom.
The eyes of the Lord, thy power, God, is upon what?
The sinful kingdom.
What's the sinful kingdom?
America.
There you go. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from the face of the earth.
I will destroy America from the face of the earth. Go ahead.
Saving, I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Meaning I'm not going to totally destroy the Israelites from, you know, right along with America, saith the Lord. Go ahead. Well, that's it on that, right?
Yeah.
Now, let me get Isaiah 14. 14 and 1.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1.
Go ahead.
For the Most High Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob,
He will have mercy on Jacob, go ahead,
and will yet choose
and
Israel.
will yet choose Israel. So the Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob. Why? Because although we sinned and we broke the law, statutes, commandments, right? I'm going to give a good example. In Egypt, when Israel was delivered out of Egypt, you know, with Moses, you know, you had Israelites outside. Not all of Israel was in that land. It was just the majority of Israel. That's why the story focused on where the majority, the main event happened in ancient Egypt. The main event is going to happen here, the main deliverance and the main destruction. That's the reason why, although, like you said, it might be other Israel. We know we have Israelites in Jamaica. We have brothers in Jamaica. We have brothers in all over the world, and we communicate. We got brothers in Germany. But they all know, even when they prophesied, right? Brothers in England, they prophesied, in the main destruction that they prophesied about is America. They're in London, in different places. Manchester say America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missile. Why? Because the main event is going to take place here. And that's what we're saying, man. That's why we focus on here, because the eyes of the Lord are focused right here. He said it, we read it. The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth. So what's the problem?
The problem is that you guys know where these original Israelite is, and they are well organized.
No, we are the original Israelites. That's what
Who's
we're trying to tell you. These people on the side, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans.
Why the Eastern Ocean is not even listed there?
It can. The people, Israel's right. Because you got to understand the Israelite, and what's happened to the Israelites is that our original land, right? We're not from, listen, do you understand that not all so-called black people come from Africa? Do you understand that so-called blacks, Negroes, let me get hand. So-called blacks, Negroes actually came from Asia? You ever heard of the Asiatic black man? When you hear the term Asiatic black man, it's referring to so-called Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, right? And then of course all the other tribes. Our motherland is the land of Israel, which is located in the Asiatic continent. And then we ran out of that land. We were persecuted by the Romans, and we ran into Africa and stayed amongst the Africans. And then the white man came in later on and picked us in the west coast of Africa and brought us here through the transatlantic slave trade. So that's how we got here. But we